So there's been a lot of injuries in the NBA these past couple of years. Some that come to mind, obviously, was KD, Jamal Murray, Klay Thompson, Kawhi Leonard. The list goes on and on and on and on and on. So I think right now there's a growing consensus that the favorite would more than likely be the Golden State Warriors because we're anticipating Wiseman and Klay Thompson coming back. But there's still some championship caliber teams that are currently in the mix. You have the Bucks, you have the Nets, like we stated before, potentially Miami Heat if they can, keep things in order. Clippers as well too. Phoenix Suns, Utah Jazz, Golden State Warriors. Those are like my lock-in, contenders. Obviously with LeBron James, like you can't count him out if he has a fully healthy squad, but he is older than one now as well too. But my question for you is, what team is more deadly? Going into the playoffs if their quote unquote superstar were to come back? Would it be the Nets with Kyrie Irving? Would it be Kawhi Leonard and the Clippers? Or would it be Klay Thompson and the Golden State Warriors, and why?
I got to go with Klay, honestly. I mean, I feel like their chemistry is off the charts no matter what. Draymond's playing really well right now. Jordan Poole, 6-man behind Tyler Hero. Steph Curry, probably second place for MVP right now. If you put Klay Thompson in the lineup right now, I mean, all he has to do is catch and shoot, run around just like Steph and them used to do. And then only thing we're looking for right now for him is like, is his defense going to be what it was when he wasn't injured? Or is he going to be like, minute stagnants here and stuff like that, stuff like that. I think it's going to be fine, but I think that's my pick.
That's very interesting as well too, because I was kind of torn between that and obviously, honestly, all three. You can make a case for all three as well too. I want to say the Warriors, right? I really, really do, but it's tough because, like I said, there's an unknown, right? With Klay Thompson, like we said, the biggest thing that we're kind of concerned about is how's your body gonna hold up in the span of an 82 game season? Obviously, you're gonna come back a little bit later, but how's your body gonna hold up? Obviously, when you tear your ACL, what gets affected is your lateral movement as well too. So I'm a little concerned about that. And is he going to, because I know what he's going to be like from an offensive standpoint, from a threat. You know what I'm saying? Worst case scenario, don't want to throw shade at my boy Warren. He loves the Heat. Worst case scenario, he could be like a Duncan Robinson. I don't think that's the case. He has that mentality where he wants to be the best at what he does at all levels. So from an offensive standpoint, I think he's still going to be a threat. Obviously, Steph Curry he's gotten better over the years from a defensive standpoint, and maybe he always has been pretty solid, but we kind of always glorify the 3-point game and his scoring capabilities as well too.
Right.
So I can see why people would go away from that as well. And obviously, like he may not be like a below average defender or anything like that, but when push comes to shove, if you're going to go at someone on that team, the weakest link would be Steph Curry as well too. So a lot of people see that image in their head. But with that being said, if Klay is a shell of himself on the defensive end, then you can potentially go at two people as well too. And that may be something that we have to look out for as well. So I'm a little iffy on that. Wiseman, I think he's going to be an upgrade from Looney, right? But at the same time, obviously he really didn't play any time, in college as well too. And then last year he got injured, but he did show some promise as well too. How is he going to be from a mental standpoint? Is he going to be mentally tough? And is he going to play these minutes as well too? Because if he can be on the floor and he's also a stretch five, you can kind of say that as well too, then they're going to be deadly. But my answer is probably going to go with Kyrie Irving. Now, obviously, we don't know if he's going to take, the vaccine or whatnot. Hopefully he does. But if he does, I'm anticipating James Harden playing at a higher level as well too. But that's 3 potential superstars on one team as well too. And we saw last year how they only really played 7 games together. And whenever one of them were out of lineup, they still kept the team afloat. The fact that they only lost 8-9 games this year right now without Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant not Kevin Durant, I'm so sorry, James Harden not playing the best right now. I think we should all be concerned if Kyrie Irving comes back, because I'm looking at the entire league in general. Brooklyn is the fourth best team at 19-8. And like I said, Kyrie hasn't even stepped on the floor as well, too. So, and Joe Harris has been out in and out of the lineup. Claxton's finally coming back as well, too. So for them to kind of have a dude that's been removed from Achilles for a year is just kind of crazy. So I think I would go with the Nets 1, 2 Warriors, and then 3, the Clippers with Kawhi Leonard as well, too.